What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Travis back with another video today, and as you can see on the screen, we are back on Madden 24. Now, as you can see on the screen, we have a particular player on the screen. We have ran through all of the combine drills for this player. We're rocking with Spencer James. Now, a lot of you out there, if you have not seen the show, it's from All American on Netflix. It's a show kind of based on a true story. Obviously, some of it's probably kind of made up for, for television, for TV, but it's kind of based off of a real NFL player. He was an NFL player for a little bit, and they made a show about it. Pretty big show on Netflix. I'm sure a lot of you have probably already seen it, but I've watched through all of it. But here we are. We're rocking with Spencer James, but we're rocking running back for him. Because I'm probably not going to play receiver at all, so we are going to use him as a running back. So as you can see, he's from Oregon. The actual NFL player that the show's based off of is from Oregon, and we created Spencer James at running back. We created a smaller, more agile running back. The max speed that you can get is a 90 speed, unfortunately, but we will probably get those boosts for those workouts and stuff. So that's what I decided to go with for this one. Hopefully you all still enjoyed the linebacker one, even though it didn't quite work out the way we wanted to. So we do, let's see, we have some skill points we can do. So I know the stiff arm is pretty dominant this year, but I went with a smaller, I want to go with the more smaller, speedier running back, just because I want to run away from people. I want to hit the gap and I want to run. I modeled this guy after Chris Johnson. I loved watching Chris Johnson grow up, play in the NFL as I was growing up. And I love the way he just hit a hole and he was gone. Like, there was no catch to him. That's kind of what I want to be here with this running back. So that's exactly what we're going to do. The juke without turbo is kind of OP as well. So I think it's interesting. It's an interesting dynamic because you can stiff arm really well, but juking is also a big factor this year. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go up to an 87 juke here. And then obviously we can also keep upgrading our break tackle as well. But that is not really our play style. I guess we technically could do one on juke just to get our juke box here, and then do one on break tackle maybe. I probably won't be spinning as much as juking, so I think that's what we're going to go with. But if you're excited for this one, please sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification as well. As we hop into this, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and skip to where we get drafted. I'm gonna do the combine interview and everything like that off camera. There's no need to see that again, so we're gonna go ahead and skip all that junk, and then we're just gonna go on to see who we get drafted by. All right, just a quick side note here. I wasn't planning on showing this, but it's kind of funny because yes, this past weekend was kind of the first big weekend for college football starting back up, and Colorado with a huge win over TCU. I was hoping that Coach Prime was going to get it done against TCU, and they got it done. I mean, Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders out there, they are balling. Can't forget about Shiloh Sanders either. Most tackles on the defensive, captain in that defensive side of the ball. Well, leading, I should say. They don't have captains out there in Colorado. Got to get that fact right. But shout out to Dion and those Buffaloes out there in Colorado. Hopefully they have a great season. All right, here we go. I didn't even see who we got drafted by, so let's see who we got drafted by. Our projection was top 5, though. We got 10 out of 10 of our combine interview. So let's see who we got drafted by, man. It's going to be an interesting one. I really hope it's not one specific team. If it is, I'll be very, very sad. But we'll have to roll with the punches. So let's see what happens here. Whew. All right. Who did we get drafted by? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I guess I should have said there was 2 teams I didn't want to get drafted by. The other team I was thinking about was the Cardinals because we just played our linebacker with the Cardinals, and we ended up getting drafted by the Broncos, which my quarterback got drafted by. Obviously, I played the quarterback off screen. You already heard that gist when I started my linebacker career, but yeah, I'm not very excited about that. They also have, they have Javonte Williams as well. So sorry, Javonte, but I'm taking the role now. So hopefully they can trade my boy, and hopefully he can go find success at another team because he ain't getting it in Denver. But shout out to him. He's from UNC. Appreciate him. But I guess we're on our way to the Mile High City. And I guess it is kind of poetic because Russell Wilson cannot throw a football anymore. So we're just going to be running all the time. All right, here we go. This is the brand new career for Spencer James. I believe the real player's name that was that the All-American show was about was I think his name was Spencer Paysinger. First play straight away is a big time touchdown. Let's go. So obviously I'm going to have no regard for records or anything like that. I'm just going straight out here, and I'm just going to see what kind of stats I can put up. I did. So I did put the quarters down to 8 minutes, so that way we can't really spam, like, spam. So, but we probably still are going to be able to put up some good stats, I would imagine. But it won't be as much and plus we were trying to get these games over with fairly quickly, so that way we can get on to the playoffs and see if we can win a Super Bowl. So I would imagine that playing on offense is going to be a little bit easier to carry a team. Obviously, the linebacker one did not work out so well. If you have not seen that one, I suggest you go see that one. But not to spoil anything. So if you don't want to hear a spoiler, mute it. But we did not make the playoffs with our linebacker, so that was unfortunate. All right, thumbs up. We are good to go. But yeah, so I would imagine this one's gonna be a little bit easier. But we'll find out. Bro, just throw the ball, dog. Throw the ball. All right, here we go, back on offense. We do have a human joystick. So obviously that's going to work out well for us. We also do have one of the juke. We do have one of the juke bronze abilities, but we don't have another slot for that. So I decided to go with human joystick because I feel like it should be better for us to, be able to hit. I shouldn't have stiff-armed right there. That way we'll be able to hit corners and stuff fairly easy, hopefully. But we got another third down here. We're down by 10. We are still on all Madden. Everything is the same there. We just went down to 8-minute quarters, and that was not good. Still down by 10. We haven't quite hit this 2-minute warning yet. Oh my god. All right, they're starting to really pack the box now. I'm probably going to have to start throwing here soon. I mean, I know they're probably going to make me try and throw the ball, but we are not going to throw the ball just quite yet. Oh, they're not. Okay. They're still going to allow us to run the ball, even though we're under 2 minutes and a half. Oh my gosh, they're actually catching me quite easily here. So we do have a nice little +3 speed boost on right now. Let's go. Nice catch over the middle for Jerry Jeudy. But so we should be a 93 speed right now. We were a 90 speed. We're 90 speed flat. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to really change that as we get stuffed again. I mean, nothing really going since that big run. I mean, we've gotten a few like 10-yard rushes here and there, but nothing really going here recently. As Russell Wilson gets sacked right there. That's unfortunate. Let's look for something else to run here. I'm going to send myself out here just so I don't have a delay route. Alright, our NFL debut is not going according to plan here. We do have good stats right now, but we're still down by 10 points, so we need to get in the end zone here. But yeah, the only reason I really wanted to go with an agile running back was, one, I really did envision myself being a Chris Johnson. So hopefully we can get our speed up. That would be fantastic. But the other thing too is, I know the stiff arm is really, really good this year, and it's really, really powerful. But by the time you even finish a stiff arm animation, there's like 3 people on you already. So it's like, yes, you get a broken tackle, but at the same time, you don't really have time to really run afterwards. Like occasionally you can if it's like a 1v1, but if it's 1v1, I can just do that right there. You know what I'm saying? So that is going to come in handy for us, and I just want to be able to hit that gap and just be gone. But obviously, I only have a 93 speed right now, so I'm not going to really be outrunning a lot of people here, but hopefully I can hit a hole like that first run where I can kind of just hit the gap and just take off. So this build's more about reading the offensive line here, seeing what they open up for me, and just kind of hitting that hole, getting yards, hopefully getting some big plays. Electric big plays is what I'm looking for here. So not necessarily a workhorse type back, but obviously we're going to get a lot of carries like we are. Go ahead and hit that juke. So I see the human joystick lighten up, so maybe, I mean, I wonder if it gives us like faster acceleration coming off of a juke, maybe. I don't know. But it is lighting up every time we do a juke, so that is interesting. Now we do have, I feel like we do need to get our break tackle up regardless. That obviously would be really nice to have, you know, in the bag as well. So we have a good break tackle. We could have a good juke. Obviously, we do need to put up our carry at some point as well, just so we are not fumbling the ball like crazy. I feel like we're going to get some fumbles here, just because of how much we actually are toting the rock. But so far, so good, and we are going to get into the end zone for our second rushing touchdown in our debut. All right, so they actually scored again, and so we're down by 10 points again, unfortunately here. So we do have to kind of get the ball up the field here, but I'm going to still tote this rock. I'm going to 100% still run this ball. You never know what could pop off here. I could get a big run. Run a nice little delay. I know delays are pretty good this year. Counters are pretty good. Obviously, the little inside runs are still good too. I'm gonna throw the ball a little bit. We'll let them throw a little bit here. See if we can maybe get some big plays. I'm gonna motion out here. Gives me a one-on-one with a linebacker. I don't know what he threw right there. I'm gonna go ahead and hurry up though, and I'm gonna motion out again here. Should leave me one-on-one with a linebacker. Oh my God. If he would just wait. All you gotta do is just wait a second, dude. There was nobody coming for you. You were not under fire there. Just wait for me to get out in front of that linebacker. No way, bro. I know they're gonna let me go for this because we're down by 10. Alright, it wasn't out of bounds, but how did I not get that first down? That was crazy. Alright. We're gonna run a little halfback delay here again. Ooh, as we get smacked right there. So we do have our drive goal here, but we do need to get into this end zone. Hopefully our defense can stop them. The Broncos have a good defense, but they haven't really stopped them yet, which is it is interesting. Got us on the outside here. Looks like Russell Wilson took off with the ball. Okay. We are taking our sweet time getting into this end zone, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to motion over here. I know this is a DB out here. Oh, crap. Oh, man. That's my fault. That's my fault. So, I forgot I did put the accelerated play clock down to 10 as well. So, every play that is inbounds, it'll automatically take us down to 10 seconds on the play clock. So, I did do that. I don't know how he caught that, but I'm going to hurry this up here. Woohoo! Nice little juke with a nice little face mask there. And we might be able to get into this end zone. We still have 3 timeouts, so if they can't stop them, we actually have a chance to win this game. So that puts us on the 1 here. You already know I'm going to give it to myself and give it to Spencer James here and let him take this into the end zone. So I was getting ready to say, dude. I was getting ready to say. All right. Unfortunately, we did not. Fortunately, we did not win. Our defense did not stop them, and we did not get the ball back with a chance. So we're 0-1. Who could have thought it? So obviously, we started out very hot with a big play, a big rushing touchdown on the very first play of the game. Then we slowed down. We started to slow down a little bit, and then we started picking it back up towards the end. But we were already too far down at that point, and unfortunately, weren't able to get it done. So 26 for 217 and 3 touchdowns. Fantastic game. I mean, Josh Jacobs had 21 for 120. I mean, if we go against a team that likes to pass the ball, maybe we can get a little bit more opportunities. But obviously, they were going to always run the ball with Josh Jacobs. So we had 4 for 31 as well. So a nice little duo back here. Obviously, I'm calling for a lot of the passes as well. So obviously, I'm going to get a lot of catches if I keep calling for it. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. We had the draft process, and then we also had our first game, and then from here on out we'll do the same thing that we did with our linebacker. We'll do 2 games per episode, but since the games are shorter, the videos will be shorter, so hopefully it won't be too boring for y'all to watch, and we'll keep this thing rolling. So 2 games per episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you are enjoying and you can't wait for the rest of it, see if I can actually do it with the running back here in Madden 24. Please make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification as well. And we will see y'all in our second game. So until then, peace.